Being here in Kenya representing the World Anti-Doping Agency, it's always a pleasure. It's always a big event. And from time to time we do go to our stakeholders. As a global regulator, we don't just regulate, but we're there to assist. So the visit to Kenya, it coincides with our efforts to say to the Kenyan authorities, the Olympic Committee, the Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya, the Ministry, the Olympic Committee, as I said, and the representatives, to say what is it that we can do as Wada to help you in your efforts to keep sports clean, in your efforts to make sure that athletes have trust in the system, to make sure that your athletes that go and represent not only Kenya but also the African continent can do so, knowing that they are doing it without any things that they should not be doing. So we're here to assist, and we're looking forward to meeting with the various stakeholders, including the ministry and the government of Kenya, who has an important role in ensuring the anti-doping program in the country. So we're looking forward to getting to know about their plans, what they intend to do, and to have discussions on where we can assist. It goes without saying that Kenya's role in global sport is an important one. It's a key player in global sport, and of course in Africa, it's one of the leading sporting nations. So it's very happy to be here, and looking forward to all the discussions.
And so it's just a good moment to sit back and reflect and see where our challenges have been and what we are expected to do going forth, and just to get insight from them on how best we should go forward. So we've had very good discussions this morning in the office with him, with the other staff, everybody just explaining what it is they do and where they are now and their vision going forward. And we've been able to come to some agreements on how we can best go forward, just to ensure that our athletes are better educated on anti-doping matters, and that they are able to make informed choices when they are going out there to participate. Thank you.
It's great to have Rodney here, and it really shows that the fight against doping is going where it needs to be. It's been unfortunate that we as athletes have suffered at some point where they are not properly educated, education given to them in terms of doping matters, in terms of the entourage of people around them not telling them the right things. So having this fight being taken over by all these stakeholders just shows the commitment to giving the athletes the best the best they can have in the anti-doping world. Of course, doping interferes with the integrity of sport, and as athletes, we want to go in and compete clean. So having everyone have this conversation and talk about it, and ensure that this is not something that as athletes, as Kenyan athletes, as the Kenyan population, that we are branded to continue to ensure that the fight is at the top level. So having Rodney here really is testament to the work that is being done by ADAC on the ground, and just to ensure that we keep the ball rolling and ensure that we have a doping-free, if we ever get to a doping-free sport.
Brand Wada and Athletics Integrity Unit Code requirements for athletes, sports federations, and other stakeholders. Recently, we extended government testing requirements and the support to all agencies involved. Olympics, but we are here to host you, and we feel very privileged to have you accompanied by you.
We embraced us very well, and we have worked well to ensure that any person participating in the team is then tested, even if they are.
The Olympics, yes, it's more athletics, track and field, but obviously there's Humphrey, rugby, the sevens, and as Wada, we certainly feel that it's sport in Kenya, but it's to make sure that we
I'm coming in a few.
With the legend himself.